And it's Katie, and this is Classically Black Podcast,
where we talk all things classical music and being black in the profession.
With trap beats playing in the background. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Spend 10 racks on a new chain. My beloved do cocaine.
Your what?
I forgot her name.
You what?
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Delaney was brushing up on her rap history.
All right. History? Rap occurrence. Well, I guess it's rap. I don't know.
It's a rap? Yeah. Yeah, let us know. Lil Pump. Lil Pump looks like who? I guess he doesn't look like the other one.
Yeah. There's three of them that I get mixed up.
Who's the third one?
Post Malone.
Oh. That sucks because he's been here.
Really?
Post Malone? At least for a little bit, yeah. Lil Pump. I didn't hear about Lil Pump until Gucci or Gucci Gang. And then the one that's in prison.
That's the one that you said was cute.
If you take the tattoo and the hair away, yeah.
And the teeth.
His teeth are terrible?
He has like this terrible grill.
Hold on, let me look him up. What is his
6'9"? Because he has a huge tattoo on his face that says 6'9" on it. You were like, if you do some facial reconstruction surgery, then
okay, I ain't say all that. I just meant that, like, come on, Daniel Hernandez. Sorry, he just scared me.
Exactly.
But no, because look at the picture that I swear, like, Wikipedia be doing people dirt. Look at this picture. I'm telling you, like, once you take away like I'm trying to find a picture where he's not repulsive. Give me a second. Oh, here you go.
A second? That's all you need?
Here he go right here. The scene is bleak because he's in prison, but not in prison.
That alone is gonna make him very unattractive.
But he looks like normal. He's in court. Come on, Tommy Hilfiger in court. This is like the most normal he looked. You know what I'm saying? Like you could, if you like, you can look at his face and be like, okay, he's not like,
yeah, he's not like terrible looking, but there are just so many other factors that go into it.
Oh yeah,
it's just like I feel like I can't even, you know.
I think this is the easiest. I feel like that's the easiest I was for me to convince you, because I feel the last time I said it, you were like, "No, come on." But like, the color has faded because I'm sure you can't get your hair done in prison.
Hair, and that's done, or your hair.
But he has service. Service is good, like a car, because when the color,
because you can't even walk up here and tell me you got your hair done.
Yeah, but it looks
like you got something done to it.
You could tell all the color has bled out because it's only bleach left in his hair. He looks like he's not an ugly person. What is this thing he has on the side of his face?
What?
That
oh my god, it's like a demon. And then a spider web.
And it looked like somebody's 5th grade art project. The 6'9" don't look bad. In the grand scheme of his face, that's not the worst thing he has. Imagine you have to sip. And a spider web. Oh goodness. Oh my god. And he has Oscar written on the side of it. I'm gonna look up what these tattoos mean.
Probably nothing.
Okay, this is not what people want to hear. So half of y'all like, who's 6'9"? 69, 70? Oh, look how sad he looks. This is what happens. You break the law.
Right.
What did he do?
I don't know.
See, I must know now. I want to know. It's something egregious, but I feel like it's like intricate egregious. Like, he wired money to Antarctica penguins.
That's a crime? That just seems like an irresponsible financial decision. First of all, how are you doing that? Did they have an account set up over there?
Probably have one of them rush cards.
You wired money to,
you know, like, remember the ones with Baby Fat? You heard Baby Fat back? Shout out to the read. that segment lasted way too long. Baby Fat back. We should go. We're 5 minutes in, but I must know. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it open on my phone so I can look it up.
Oh. All right, so on to news this week. Starting off terribly. I know, but I always put the bad news first so that we can end on a good note, or at least a better note. So, also
G sharp. It's A.
Okay, music theory queen.
You suck.
Music theory goddess.
I'm so happy this is being recorded. This is great.
What do you mean?
You sound ridiculous.
I sound normal. Let's not talk about what you said this past couple of days. So
Girl, it hasn't even been that bad.
Really? Should I list or?
Okay, the fact that you don't appreciate my poetry hurts.
Katie, was that a poem for us? If y'all didn't know, Katie is a poet, an aspiring poet.
You didn't know it. Now you do. See, there I go. I peer. That was my best line.
Ugh. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Classically Black, where we unpack and we stack. And that's a fact I see, I hear. I quit.
Nah, keep going. I was liking it. Welcome to Classically Black, where we unpack and we stack. And that's facts. I clear, I peer. Keep going.
What's the news? I quit.
Comment below if you would like to hear more of Katie's poetry.
Could you imagine?
Having a CBP poetry slam.
But I only do live poetry. I
Right.
ain't gonna write it down. So.
Poetry slam.
Mm-hmm. No, I gotta be. You know what? Why don't we poetry? Okay, this is going on with
I agree. Chile. So before we move into this ridiculousness, I want to give a content warning for sexual assault. That sort of thing is coming up in this particular news story. So
oh my god, where who grandpa and somebody orchestra touched too?
Literally a grandpa, 73-year-old. He's a 73-year-old violin teacher in Chatham, Ontario. Prosecutors are asking Ontario's highest court to overturn his acquittal, the acquittal of a former violin teacher who measured his teenage students' bare breasts while fitting them for shoulder rests. I think I was literally sick. I was like, what?
Are you kidding?
They're appealing a ruling that found the 73-year-old not guilty on dozens of charges related to sexual violation of more than 20 students in the 70s and 80s, saying that the trial judge made several errors. He was acquitted last year after a judge found that the now retired music teacher did not act with any sexual purpose, but rather because he believed it was necessary to properly equip the students. It's necessary for you to bust your titties out, for you to get fitted with a shoulder rest? Teenagers? Are you kidding?
I can't even form words to comment on that.
I was literally
a shoulder rest goes on your shoulder. So what?
And the judge got the audacity. I think he didn't mean it. He really thought. First of all, what you know? What do you know?
But why was the girl's titties out in her lesson?
Like
which part of the Wodowski concerto do you take your bra off? Is it in the score?
It must be a note in the score that only he saw.
Oh, that's crazy.
Or something like that.
That's crazy, dog.
So the court documents filed ahead of the hearing said that the complainants, who are now adults, testified that they were asked to remove their shirt and bra on the left side so that he could measure them from the collarbone to nipple.
For what?
Ugh, my gosh. And they testified that he touched their breasts during this process and often would then have them play with their left breast exposed. And 4 of them also alleged that he took a plastic mold of their breast. You taking that junk home with you? Lock him away and throw it a key.
You can't.
And he got away with it for this long. I'm just okay.
I'm
sorry.
I really don't have any words.
Yeah.
You see me sitting here looking dumb.
Looking ridiculous. Like I couldn't even
imagine. You're taking advantage of the fact that like you're in a room with somebody alone for an hour.
Exactly. Somebody who's there to learn from you
and is paying you.
Exactly. Who wants your expertise to help them get better at their dream. And then this is what you do. Yuck. And got away with it for that long. And then got the dumbest person that you could on the bench to say that there was no sexual purpose behind it. Yes, please overturn this and lock him up. I don't care. He's 73. He can, dozens of women.
And then you didn't think it was sexually You could have brought anybody,
an expert in. You could have brought an expert in. That's what they do when literally anything else. They bring a medical expert in that didn't examine the body to say, oh, is this normal? Can this happen? Blah, blah, blah. You could have got any number of people to come in and be like, did you have to take your shirt off? Or have you ever had a student take their shirt off to do this? If you don't know anything about playing the violin.
And further, why? Okay. In whatever ridiculous sense where like you think you have to, a student has to take their shirt off, why is their breast still out?
Right, they're playing.
And then you molding it to do what?
And if it's all for education, whatever, where their parents at? That doesn't make any sense. If you needed the measurement, tell them take it at home. You dumb you dumb dude.
Wow. I've been waiting on the day. It finally happened. It happened. I don't think it's going to. What the heck? And it's like, I couldn't imagine like I'm picking up my daughter from her violin lesson, and she told me, "Oh yeah, you know today Mr. So and So made me take my shirt off, but it's could you
swerve?" Not even. We're going in reverse. Could you?
I'm going to jail. You kidding? And a lot of parents, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and I was a long time, like, my mom used to sit in my lessons because when my mom would take me to my lessons, there would only be like 30 minutes when I first started. So my mom would sit and do her cross. But a lot of parents, like students that I teach, it's an hour. So they will go maybe run to the grocery store or like go to the coffee shop and get work done for themselves. So like he knew what he was doing. He knew that ain't nobody was finna be in there with, oh my, I don't like that. Are you kidding?
Right. So I'm gonna keep tabs on this, and as it progresses, because like where we are right now, at the time it is like right now that we're recording this, next week will be when they're like having their next, in courtroom appearance to figure out if they're gonna overturn this or what. So I'll try to keep people updated, as we keep going.
I hope he doesn't die before he goes to jail.
Yeah, but 70's not that old, so I think he'll be, depending on what kind of health he's in.
Yeah, because like the stress might kill him, which wouldn't be fair. Because that means you literally did this and died a free man. So, cause I'm surprised if the stress.
Lucifer's got another thing for you.
You said what?
Lucifer's got another thing for you. Right. Got another thing coming.
Okay, no eternal rest for you.
Right. I was just about to say.
I'm surprised Bill Cosby made it to prison.
Especially him, because it's a one thing to go to prison, but you're Bill Cosby and you're in prison.
And they served you Jello on the first night. That was trash. Pudding.
Look at him freezing it. Pudding pop for you, sir.
That's because everyone else did that Jello commercial with the same pudding, the Jello pudding commercial. That's my kind of pay. Salute.
Man, you go from filthy rich for so long, decades. You're filthy rich and now you're in prison.
I'm surprised. Like you go from your nice. Sorry.
It's nice what?
Your nice apartment
to mansion
in Philly to a 6x6 jail cell. And your legacy was drugged through the media for years. But like I'm surprised he made it to prison. What a resilient man. Too bad you weren't resilient for the right things.
Exactly.
I don't understand why there are people you could pay to do these things too.
But here you go. You got to traumatize everybody just to get
and a child. We didn't even talk about the fact that this is a child.
You got to be a real sick person.
I don't understand it.
I really hope they overturn this. He goes down for this. These people get closure or whatever they need. Hopefully they've been getting that because it's been a while since this has happened. Hopefully this hasn't derailed their lives. And
I wonder how many of them went into classical music.
Yeah. Scum of the earth, but we're moving on. The Royal Opera House is about to present a ballet based on the life of Jacqueline Dupre. I know, isn't that exciting?
Oh, that's my fave.
God.
Da da da. Da 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 da. That's she helped save that concerto. She didn't help save it, but she made it popular.
It's among the highlights of the Royal Ballet's 2019 to 2020 season. We going?
I would actually go.
Right.
So I've been meaning to go to London for
Me
years.
too.
I was supposed to go this semester, but because my friend was there all semester, but when was I gonna fit that in? I would have been looking dumb in London, stressing. But I've been meaning to go. I would definitely, and I love Jack and Dupree. Oh my god.
It says following the success of her ballets Jane Eyre and Victoria, choreographer Kathy Martson will make her main stage debut work for the Royal Opera House, exploring the life of Jacqueline Dupree, the British cellist who died of multiple sclerosis in 1987 at the age of 42. So the ballet with the score by Philip Feeney will run at the Royal Opera House from the 17th of February to the 4th of March 2020.
I have to go see that. Oh, I hope it's not weird. Where like the cello is like a abstract thought, and you have to imagine it, and some dude dressed up in brown is the cello, and it torments her. I would be pissed.
Not torments her. You said a dude
dressed up, but he really dressed up in blue because the cello is soothing, but turbulent. And
you know what you could do? You could recite one of your poems before the opening act.
Yeah, I'm gonna submit one.
Yeah, you should. I support that 100%.
I just hope that it's not one of them. You know how like artists be like, it has to be abstract.
Yeah.
And the backdrop is only a red screen.
Just tell us what happened to her.
Right.
Everything is and the strings represent they're not tuned to C-G. D-A is actually D-I-E because she died.
Right.
So not I.
And then the audience comes in, but they don't face the stage because she had to face multiple sclerosis, and Elgar's written in the key of E minor, but it's written in Z major because, like, I just want to tell me what she did and how she died.
I'm mad I said she got her eyes straight. Yeah, so, but do you know this composer?
No. Oh, Feeney, because I said Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World.
Oh.
It was not really.
Oh, okay.
I'm a child.
I just, because, I mean, I guess we could kind of see from what his music sounds like.
Oh, yeah, we should do that.
What that might give us an idea.
I hope it's just like,
It's my dad talking about the flight that will finally get me to leave this place.
Wow.
What a joyous day. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say, rejoice in the Lord.
That's old school. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Join in to worship Christ the Lord and bless his name, his holy name. Declaring he is good. Oh, that man would pray. Here go crescendo right here. Come on, church. Oh, that man would praise him. Rejoice. Come on, crescendo.
Right. Huh. Come on, the crescendo of Poco a Poco.
What that mean?
We've literally been so off topic. So, yeah, go to London in February 17th to March 4th, 2020. Hopefully, Marcel will be over by then.
Oh shoot! Oh, we're doing in February.
Yeah, if I graduate. So, I'll send admission.
You know what? You're gonna graduate because it was looking bleak, but God, hey. It was looking bleak. I mean, like, it wasn't bleak. I didn't have no F. Now I gotta, please, sir, can you give me an extra credit assignment, please? It wasn't all that. It was just like, you need certain grades as a grad student. And I was like, but it was fine.
What were you like?
You know? I was like,
No, you said before you were like.
And I was like, shoo.
Y'all hear this, right? I'm not the only one. I'm glad that this is on tape. All right, the intermission.
Okay, so Act Up season is upon us. You ready? Act Up. You could guess. Act Up season. We're talking about.
What you acting up? Who you acting up with?
We're talking about bellies out, backs out, chest popping, sun glistening, the way the sun hits your skin in the summertime. We talking about cold drinks. We talking about long nights.
Whoa.
With nobody.
Who you long nighting with?
We talking about
who your night skin long with?
Nobody.
You know, Katie love having her shoulders and her stomach out.
I love me a good shoulder. All my tops have been dying to come out. Now I got my shoulders out.
I don't know. I never had my shoulders out. I don't know why.
Man, I would love me a good shoulders out.
I just don't have my. Well, I like having my shoulders out. Like I wear tank tops and stuff. But I don't be having no off the shoulder because I just don't have none.
Girl, I love me go off the shoulder. It's time for rooftops and poolside and beach.
Where you been at?
I'll be out here in the summer. I love having me a good time.
My mom would laughing when I be like, "Sun's out, buns out, mommy. Skies out, thighs out." I say, "Cities out, titties out."
All right.
She'd be like, "Who are you?" I go to her. I be like, "She just get the."
Okay. But summer's fun, you know. Yeah. So finally about to bounce up out of Eastman. I'm not happy to leave.
Ricochet up out of here.
I'm not happy to leave, but like I told Mr. Taylor this, like I'm actually not happy to leave because I really enjoy working with him and I have a teacher that doesn't put me in a box. However, like these past couple weeks have been hellacious. So every time I notice if I'm sad to leave a place, the last little bit of time will be like, girl, you must leave. Like that. I was boasting. I was like, I think I probably said on the show, I've never done a all-nighter. And what my last assignment, I did an all-nighter.
And I was right by her side.
You were to the end when you fell asleep. I was kidding, but that was at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
It literally was. So technically, I did pull the all night.
You did. It was terrible.
It was, and I wasn't even doing work.
I'm over here. My eyes are burning, and I wanted to take a nap. You were like, nap, and I was like, I guess. And I never. You know how you catch a second wind? I never caught it. I was just tired the entire time. It was, but it's over now. Summer's upon us. Act Up season. So here we go. The intermission is you're taking a summer road trip. I want you to tell me, Delaney, where are you going? First, tell me that. Let's just do it in parts, and we can bounce back up. So it's not like some big old list. Oh, you have it in front of you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she's gonna tell me where she's going, who's in the car, family member. You gave me a family member. A teacher that can be like a bass teacher or a professor you had here, and if you don't want to say the name, you could change your name. You could tell me after. A friend, a composer dead or alive, and a musician dead or alive. Then you're gonna tell me what's on the playlist and what fast food stop must you take.
I guess if I'm taking a road trip from here, no, not from here, from home. I guess I'll go to San Francisco because I've never been there.
You never been to San Francisco? It's nice.
I've been to very few places in California besides Los Angeles.
San Francisco nice, the big old tree thingies. Okay. You suck for that. Like the mic is in front of you.
Are we doing? So I'm doing all of it, or are we doing it in parts?
What do you want to do? You want to go back and forth?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to San Francisco. I'm gonna go somewhere like I want to go to Maine. I'm dying to go to Maine.
Really?
Yeah. I actually like. This is coming up later, but I really want to try to make it there this summer because I heard it's just beautiful.
You know, I think you would like Rhode Island. Have you been there?
I've been to Rhode Island.
Oh, of course.
Shut up, Providence. For a conference. It wasn't even for like fun.
Katie be out here. I just keep forgetting. She's been everywhere. Like, why would I?
I haven't been
except
everywhere.
for Maine.
And like a lot of other states. I've only been to it's a low number. I've only been to like 17 states.
17?
If that much.
That's a lot. We back. We counted. Katie been at 23. See, she stuck out her neck.
Yeah, we kept recording it and it's like there's no point in leaving it in. But 23. I mean, so almost half. Mm-hmm. I don't really have a desire to go to all the states, to be honest.
Some of them are just not worth it.
I want to go to Mississippi because I want to go to see a Jackson State game. Like I must do that. I love that marching band. Did I say Louisiana? I said Louisiana. Yeah, I probably would make it to all of them except for like the Dakotas. I don't see myself going there.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the only.
Nebraska.
I heard. What's it called? What's that city? There's only one. Omaha.
Oh.
I heard that was nice. My uncle went there. He said it was nice. He doesn't like anything. No, my uncle's agreeable. Yeah, I can't see myself going to the Dakotas for what.
Mm-hmm.
Those are only two that I probably would like never go to.
Delaware. Have you been to Delaware?
Mm-mm.
Is there anything there?
I've been to Delaware because Delaware's in the DMV, so it's like everything all touching. You know, but I didn't count it because I didn't go to Delaware.
Yeah.
You know. And West Virginia because I heard it's like one of the worst states in the union.
Yeah, I've heard that too. My grandma's from there.
Like just blah. And there's also nothing there. There's like no major city there.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to y'all who live in West Virginia.
Sorry, Mima.
Okay, but back to the intermission. This is like the most. I feel like our episodes get more and more like off topic. It's a classical music podcast, and we started it with 6ix9ine.
Right, and now we're talking about all the states.
All the states. Okay. Okay. So who's going? So you're going to San Francisco. I'm going to Maine. Dang, from Chicago. That's a hike.
You can go from here.
That's true. Okay. So who's in the car? So first, a family member.
I said my sister.
I'll say my mom because I would like to take her to Maine.
I was gonna say my mom.
I mean, my mom might not get along. She might be like, "Hey, what's this?" Like with the stuff that's coming later, but like she'll be cool.
I feel like I'm most likely to go with my mom, but just for the sake of this, I was just like, "Oh, I'll go there."
Okay, a teacher.
I don't want none of them. You know how I am with teachers. You know, I'm not trying to be all buddy with y'all.
You have no teacher. Okay, so what? Okay, so not like at Eastman then. Like you have no teacher in your recollection that would be like kind of lit to go on a road trip with.
I have this one teacher that my history teacher from junior year of high school. He actually like travels a lot. Like every year he'll post like his travel list, and he goes to like he's been all over the world. He'll be like, I'm touring these continents this summer, and I'm going to these like 15 cities in this like 2 weeks, you know.
Oh shoot.
Like he travels all that. I'm like, do you not still work? Like I don't know how he does it, but he's been like all over, so I guess him.
I would say of my teachers, probably Mr. Taylor, because like conversation, but yeah, probably Mr. Taylor. That John will be lit. Oh, I see what I did. I said professor next. Professor, I would say Dr. Cope. I freaking love her. But it's cool if you don't have one.
Yeah, not really.
Okay, a composer, dead or alive.
I try not to go to my default.
Yeah,
Tchaikovsky. I've set him.
Well, would he even be fun?
Everything.
Would he be fun on a road trip? He seemed like he was sad all the time. His wife was stressing him out because
yeah, that's true.
Because she was a beard.
T Flo could come.
Yeah, TT Flo. Oh, I'm gonna say Hellstore because he looked fun. He looked like he lit. So I felt that would be good. A musician, dead or alive?
Gary Carr. He's a bass player. He's very fun. He's alive also.
I hope so.
Well, you said dead or alive? Okay, just riding in the back. We're doing a road trip in a hearse. Hope we don't get rear-ended.
Oh my god. Wow.
Well,
okay. I think probably not a classical musician, to be honest. Like I think Kirk Franklin would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. Okay, so what's on the playlist?
Usually when I'm doing something that takes a long time, I always listen to Beethoven 9 from top to bottom.
The people in your car gonna like that?
It don't matter. It's my car. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, first of all, knowing you're not gonna even be driving. Well, how long is the trip? Like 4 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got.
Yeah, it's true. It's not even that long. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a quarter of a trip right there. That, and then I gotta get some Stevie Wonder. And then this the Mint Condition Greatest Hits CD. I always ask my mom, can we pop that in? So some of that. I don't know how everybody else gonna feel about that, but my mom's not even coming. I just realized She's not even in the car.
Okay, her and her feelings that you didn't invite her to your hypothetical trip.
Dang, nah. I should switch her and Danielle because then Danielle gonna have an attitude if I want to listen to Beethoven.
Your hypothetical hearse trip.
I just realized what a random makeup of people that would be. Me and Danielle and Gary Carr, this 70-something-year-old man, and my high school teacher.
Imagine pulling up to your high school teacher's house with a hearse. Hop in.
So nice. He'd probably be like, okay. Adventure.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but that's probably what I would be playing.
So normally my playlist, it's not even like a playlist. Like I'm going to listen to the read. Like that's definitely like one of the highlights of me getting through a drive. Like I don't mind driving, but I don't enjoy it really. I do it. But from here to Maine, we're looking at a smooth 6 hours. So, because my mom is there, and it will make me feel weird to listen to the read in front of my mom.
Oh yeah.
That's a no. So, definitely we're gonna start. I think I'm gonna explore like both ends of the spectrum, and then end in the middle. So, like, definitely, some type of my like inner ratchet playlist is one of my fave go-tos, just to get like the
your mom go like that.
My inner ratchet, it's called my inner ratchet on my phone.
No, I'm saying your mom, because you said it would be weird to listen to the read in front of her. So
my mom won't like that, because I remember
and Kirk Franklin in there too.
Okay, but Kirk Franklin probably on a low, like
yeah, he was. Never mind. I'm gonna bring up his past. Let's keep going.
So I mean, I was to the clean versions. I couldn't use that playlist, but because I remember on Thanksgiving I was like cooking in the kitchen, and my mom was like, she came in, I forgot what was playing. It was Migos actually, and she was like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm literally 25." So I'll start with that. Then I'll go do some gospel, you know, just to balance it out, and then like something in the middle, like something that I probably wouldn't even really listen to, but like just to keep everybody happy, like some jazz or something, or because I don't like listening to classical music when I drive, because it just makes me, I don't know, I need something lit, and like classical music is lit. I need it lit in a different way. Like ain't nothing like going down the highway. I was born to flex, diamonds on my neck. I like morning jets. I like morning, but nothing.
You like morning what?
That I like morning checks.
You like morning?
I don't really want to see the money.
Morning.
You can look at the lyrics.
Okay.
Okay, and last question, because I don't know. This is fun. Like, what fast food stop must you make on the way there?
So I had to think about this. I had to look up what I did, you know. And I was thinking,
you don't have no road trip rituals? Like you always go.
When was the last time I went on a road trip?
You go to Buffalo sometimes. You don't have no ritual for Buffalo. You just go.
That's a road trip? Buffalo takes me an hour.
That's not a road trip, but it's like it's extended. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just go. I just get gas, fill my car up, and go. But the last time I went on like a road trip was when we went to Pittsburgh.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Nah, we went to Connecticut.
That was after Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Oh, you was?
Because it was like, yeah.
Had to have been.
Oh shoot, that was last year.
Yeah, so I guess that was the last time. First thing I thought, California, probably In-N-Out, but that's not really like a special occasion, because when I'm at home I go to In-N-Out. So I was thinking probably Foster Freeze.
Excuse me? What is that?
Soft serve ice cream.
It's
good. They have shakes. I got this one peanut butter shake. It was good.
They have food there?
I don't know.
I don't even trust the food.
But most of the time, Foster Freeze, like, you know how, like, there'll be combination fast food restaurants? Mm-hmm. Like, sometimes it'll be like a regular fast food restaurant with Foster Freeze ice cream.
Oh, I get it. Yeah,
but there are some individual locations. So I would say probably that.
When I have a road trip, I have a ritual of some sort. Like I get gas and I get some type of breakfast. It's such a waste of money, but it's better now and healthier now that I'm vegan. But like I probably I bring my own butter from home and go to Dunkin' Donuts and get a bagel toasted dry, and then I need some type of drink to sip on while I'm driving. Sip. I don't know. I have to have it. I don't know.
Last time I went to Buffalo, I did stop and give me some hot fries and an icy. Health is wealth, y'all.
Okay. But probably fast food stop I'm vegan, so it's going to have to be Taco Bell. I feel like everybody in the car will eat it. Who was my musician? Kirk Franklin. Oh yeah, he won't care about that. He church folk don't care about stuff like that.
I mean, I used to go to Taco Bell every Sunday after church.
I wouldn't road trip with Taco Bell because, I have. On my way home, it's a 10-hour drive to Chicago. About 2 hours in. About 2 hours, and you get to Erie, Pennsylvania, and that's where Taco Bell is. And I'll give me a little.
A little what? That's on the secret menu, or
a little.
I'm gonna go. You know what? Next time we go to Taco Bell, I want you to order and a.
All right, bet. And they're gonna be like, yeah, ma'am, $6.58.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, there go our summer road trips. What did you come up with? Let us know, and we are moving on. Okay, so as I said before, it's act up season. Summer's my favorite season because.
What's your favorite season?
Fall. Because it's getting all toasty.
Summer's my favorite season.
And you could turn the heat on and get all cozy and fall fashion. And
what you mean you can turn the heat on? I feel like you just be having the heat on. I literally had to go. Katie was in the bathroom. She's like, "Did you go outside?" I was like, "I had to."
Recently? Like when I was in the bathroom today?
Yeah, remember when you asked me, "Did you go outside?"
Really?
Yeah, that's why I went outside. It was so hot in here.
Are you I was wondering, like, what you order a package? Like, I didn't know.
I was like, 'cause I was sweating.
Really?
I busted up out of here. Like, like you know when?
No, I don't know.
There's one episode of SpongeBob where he can't get no.
Oh yeah,
he was at Sandy's dome.
I
need hair. That's me in here.
I'll keep my apartment very nice and toasty, just because I feel so good.
Nice and toasty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But act up season is upon us, and we just gonna talk about some stuff. I'm like, no, what you just said. So, what are you most looking forward to now that school's out?
Peace of mind.
I felt that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have much peace of mind as we're recording this because like I still don't know what I'm doing after I leave Eastman. I leave Eastman on Sunday. So not Rochester, but like I will be like the registrar will no longer have my name. So I just don't know what I'm doing. But I just feel a lot better. I officially like passed my junk. That was up in the air, even though no one believes me. Comp exams and orals and all that type of junk. So all that's over, good to go. But I think I'm most looking forward to like practicing a lot. Like I'm really looking forward to, especially like after my recital, it's been like work, like so many papers and so I'm just really looking forward to like jumping in and having a really like detailed practice session that I haven't had in a long time. So I can't wait. Excerpt and junk, I can't wait for that. It's gonna be good, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm most looking forward to. And yeah, okay. You have any summer plans? Like what do you plan on doing?
No, I'm not really doing nothing
at all.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
maybe you might could.
I forgot you
God. Here you go.
I forgot you were all an executive now.
I'm an executive.
Yup.
I'm an executive. Mm-hmm. I'm really the opposite.
Executive.
I'm an executive.
Yep.
That's what I'm an executive, guys. That's what I'm doing this summer, being an executive.
You suck. You do.
No, I maybe might could be. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I have an internship for the summer at the Los Angeles.
I didn't know you were gonna say what it was.
Oh no. I'm not gonna post it or nothing, so it's not. At the Los Angeles Philharmonic.
Yeah, she conducting for Duty Mail when he not available, and she doing stuff.
Okay. So if you're by Disney Hall, stop by. I'll be there 40 hours a week.
So you said you want a peace of mind.
Right. Have a full-time job, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
And I just need to get someone's talking my mind right. I'm gonna be practicing.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. That was why I had reservations about it, but that was before I got it. So I was like, I have no right to have reservations about something I wasn't offered. So, right. But like, I was just like, I'm just low energy sometimes. So I'm trying to, that's also something. Oh, we're going to get there. Never mind. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, just having time to practice, but I think I'll swing it somehow. I have to. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah. I don't have summer plans as of yet. Rochester City School District goes pretty late, in my opinion, because Evanston's about to be out. They go to the middle of June, so I'm definitely gonna be teaching for the next several weeks, and then I'll probably get some type of job at Eastman that students who have graduated can still have, because they have jobs that are reserved only for students. So I'm gonna do that, and that's literally in practice. Like
You gonna come back all. Not like that though, but with the notes actually clear.
That's what I need to do. They need to be clear.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's what my sound like. And I go, ask Melissa or Miss Taylor. I need to be like all.
Right, that's what's gonna be all crispy at the end. Well done, just like them burgers you made.
You suck. You have any travel plans? Trash. This podcast over.
Oh, I don't have any concrete travel plans. I wanted to go somewhere, but my mom I don't know how she's feeling about it at this point. Mm-hmm. And then I have to work around what I'm doing this summer in terms of can I go somewhere. So we'll see. But as of right now, no.
Yeah, I don't really have any like travel plans. I mean, I might be going to LA to do stuff, and then, like I said, I want to try to go to Maine if I could figure out how to do that. I would go by myself, but like I'd rather do
with special.
Yeah, my special friends. Nikki, Shane, them type of people. My mama. I'm trying to be on somebody's beach this summer, and that's not Lake Michigan. So, that's what I'm hoping to do.
I was about to say, well, you come to LA, but also, Melissa will take you. I mean, I would also go. I would go with you if you wanted to go. Imagine. Good luck.
I want to make it out south. We're supposed to do that thing at Jason's, but black people and follow through. So
busy.
Oh yeah, he engaged now. He probably don't have no. All that money he got to go towards the event. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about going to Jamaica, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because they're not doing fun stuff when they're there. They're taking care of business. So I'm like, But yeah, touring with some stuff. We'll see. And then depending on where I end up, I'll either be traveling to Rochester for Gateways or I will be going down the street for Gateways. So just depends.
Oh, I forgot you out here.
I'm not out here
with Gateways.
I can't wait. People look good. I'm gonna see Jasmine again. Me and Jasmine trifling together. And Jasmine's trifling. Yeah, I didn't know that. I was hoodwinked. Okay. I'm just kidding. Love you, Jasmine. Summer playlist. What you got on there?
I don't know. I'm really done listening to music at this point. Maybe the only thing, probably, I'm just keep listening to Before I Let Go.
Yeah, definitely like that. It's on my summer playlist Before I Let Go because now it's like summertime. People gonna be out here. Like it's gonna be like don't meet cute. So definitely the Before I Let Go challenge. Act Up by City Girls. Act up. You could get snatched up. It's a part of my being. I'm gonna bring back Rake It Up by Yo Gotti. It's old, but like, definitely The Baby by Suge. Look, it's this weird song, but like, here I gotta play for you.
Oh my goodness! Now y'all see why Silence is on my playlist.
Who you a vote for this? Oh Lord, Jensen made another one.
Pack it up, man, let's go. She like how I smell cologne. Yeah. And then I just love that song. And then of course Follow Me by Pretty V. I don't know, you have to be like real ratchet to know
any of these.
Okay. Suge, I don't know. I wouldn't expect you to know that because like it's like really new. It's not really new. It's newer. And it's newer and it's very ratchet. This one I wouldn't expect you to know at all. This one.
My mom can't say nothing else to me.
Follow me, hoes. Period. Run that check. I'm serious. Nevertheless, no stress. People can be like, Eastman where? It's, in regards to classical music, Souvenir de Florence is always a summer piece. I don't know why. I love listening to that summer. Especially when you driving down LSD, Lakeshore Drive. Like the one,
You're driving on LSD.
yeah, I just realized that if you don't know what that means, Lakeshore Drive in Chicago is like a high. Okay, is a highway. These mics, you know what, Nana, you can take them back. I was playing. Shout out to Nana, who sponsored this episode. She didn't. It's a highway that goes along the lake. Yeah, and all the excerpts that I'm learning will be on my playlist perpetually.
Bartok
is tabled. I just don't want to learn. I don't want to learn it right now.
Stamets.
It bodies me. Okay. Any summer concert you trying to catch? Have you thought that far ahead?
No. Also, I don't like going to concerts. So.
Oh right. I haven't thought of a specific concert, but Ravinia. I'm trying to make it to Ravinia.
There is a concert actually. The Tchaikovsky Spectacular at the Hollywood Bowl.
It's what they play 1812 with real cannons
And fireworks.
Yeah, that's what Ravinia. No fireworks. That's what Ravinia does.
Yeah, that's like it's all Tchaikovsky program, and they have like this big old band to open it up. With like 50 tubas and stuff. It's crazy. And then they time the fireworks with the cannon blast. It's cool. At the Hollywood Bowl.
I'm definitely trying to make it to Ravinia this summer. I did not go last summer because I worked there. But I'm trying to make it there this summer. It's a vibe, you know. The orchestra playing in the background. You got a blanket.
Boot up. Yeah.
I'm on a hiatus.
What kind of hiatus?
Leave me alone.
What kind of hiatus are you going? Oh, so if you're not on one, then since you're not saying it, so you're not on one.
You suck. You have like a little picnic with your little food items and stuff. It's nice. Ravinia's nice. Okay. Y'all hold on because this might be the last episode. I know we say that every episode, but I'm reaching a breaking point.
You are.
You have any practice goals for the summer?
Play into them. And louder. That's all I want. That's it.
And you can get it. It's now in the universe.
I'm begging the universe. I'm also begging myself.
For me, like practice goals, I just have a couple of things. I just want like my down one to be more organized, and I want my Walton to be more consistent. Just like having stuff that's just like ready to go, you know. And if I go to more school, then I'll add my practice goals to that. But for now, it's just like organizing the excerpts. I also like have a list of excerpts that Mr. Taylor told me to memorize, so that's what I'll be doing with that. I just want to get really in there nitty gritty. I want to learn like some caprices and stuff, just the stuff that I wanted to do during the year, but the children and the Eastman stopped me from doing because
Katie doing a recital of all 24 Paganini caprices.
I tried learning Paganini caprices. So honestly, it's just not worth it to me. It's just like ugh. It's not that I have them somewhere. It's not fun. They're not. And like shout out to the people who play. I've seen violas play them. You know, I just didn't like. I didn't like learning them. And there's better viola caprices, like Campagnoli. Campagnoli's fun. Bum bum beam bum 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 beam bum bum beam bum bum da 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 dum dum. And then it goes ba-yum bum ba-yum bum ba-yum bum ba-yum. All type of variation, and it goes dia dia dia. What's it called?
Double stop.
Yeah.
I was wow. Just like that dude in the comments. The strings on your bow.
I was, and had another be like, by the way, I'm a cellist. Are you kidding? You should have left that out. The strings on your bow. And someone was like, one of the hairs in your bow. Sorry, one of the strings on your bow broke. I'm like, just one of them? I'm like, okay, doodle plat strings. Remember doodle plats?
You said you had the audacity. You said that you were fed up. Okay.
You don't remember doodle plats?
Let's move on.
You don't remember doodle plats?
Let's move on.
Doodle plats.
Maybe if I stand still enough, she'll go away.
Okay, last one. You have any life goals that you're comfortable sharing that you want to accomplish by the end of the summer? Okay. That's fine. I mean, I have, of course, like, we have goals, but, like, you know, just to let y'all know that we working on stuff, too. You know, I'm not going to share too much. It's act up season, so I want to make sure, you know, everything. You know, I like a good belly out, and I just want to make sure that, you know, reality supports my desires. So,
you're annoying.
So, you know, I'm gonna start putting that work in, you know, especially for my birthday. You know,
in the gym.
Yeah. I just gotta even out the daily pastas I've been having, because this place doesn't let me cook anything else.
Katie gonna come back looking like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I sure hope not.
You imagine? You come back on a build.
I'm already top heavy, so now I'm
all right.
But yeah, just even out some stuff that the school year did to me, so I could.
Ain't that right?
So that's why, you know, it's not too much, it's some slight work, but you know, I just gotta get some stuff back. So I definitely want to do that. And this hair regimen that Jasmine recommended to me, you know, caring about the hair that's coming out of my head. It's literally been like, how can I look cute and not do too much? So that was my two main life goals, like hair regimen and using the membership that I'm paying for. Acting like I got $25 just to throw away. Ooh. They're gonna be like, hey sis, we thought you left. So I think that's it. I don't think I'm trying to do nothing else with my life. Those are with it I'm comfortable sharing. So
what else?
You mentioned what else?
What are you uncomfortable sharing?
But we hope you enjoyed listening to what we got planned. You know, so I like summer, you know, because it's like, so the weather, whatever, it's not my favorite season, but like I'm ready to be out here. So we hope you are joining us too, and enjoy your active season. Get prepared for it. Remember that summer will take anybody you got, so be out here, bellies out, thighs out, back out, do it all, girl.
Booty out, toes out.
Just do your thing. Be cute. Rooftop bars and summer's fun. This is the aesthetic. Rooftops,
my house, my porch.
All right, porches are nice. You be sitting out on that big old porch?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
there's a table on it.
The front one?
Yeah, I have a table on my front porch. Yeah,
you sit out there and all type of little drink smoothies and like late night walks and stuff with your friends.
Who you be late night walking with?
Literally nobody.
You just be out there by yourself?
I said with my friends.
But then you said nobody, so which one is it?
With my friends, Nikki, Ushane.
They gonna be here or?
I want to go to Chicago. My friend Caitlin. Hey, Caitlin. Me and Caitlin will link up, do stuff, walk around downtown Chicago, fun things. Maybe catch a Grant Park free concert.
Okay, got all these secrets.
I don't have any secrets. I have secrets, but not the ones that Delaney's insinuating. Meanwhile, you was the one.
I was the one. What?
Texting the other night.
Texting my father.
Texting the other night.
Who?
I'm not gonna say who.
My grandma.
I'm not gonna say who.
The only people I texted the other night were my grandmother, my mother, and my sister.
The first night here?
I wasn't texting nobody. I literally wasn't.
You had plans and they fell through.
Oh, I didn't have no plans. I explained to you what happened, but
I misunderstood. I thought you had plans.
No,
that's why I was like, out of everybody at the table.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we could both be planless.
Well, one of us is me. So
you keep insinuating like people be confused. It's me, myself, and I. And my viola.
And one other.
Yep. And my bow.
Right.
And Strauss. And Beethoven. And Mozart. And Bruckner. Dee 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 dee. That was a nice little song. Copyright.
That's gonna do it.
We're moving on.
Oh, it's Black excellence.
Well, we hype you up, gas you up, and give you your props because there's room for everybody at the top. Who we talking about? Delaney.
Yet again, another one taking my breath away. So,
why are you tired already?
well, I'm physically tired, mentally tired. I'm still here in Rochester, so there's just a lot going on.
But when you're listening to this, you're not in Rochester.
That's right. It's just that also it's just hard for me to get into the mindset of like when I'm leaving, it's hard for me to be happy until I am at home and I've taken my bass out the case. Like anything before that, it's just like I just need to get to that because it's like even when I'm there, I'm like, so is my bass going to be in 17 pieces or
16?
Right.
Well, maybe just 2. Then you can, that's better than you can just sew it together.
Sew it. Sew it. Not glue. So I have to drill a hole. Putting more holes into it.
You know them shirts that got like the circles in it. You the metal rings.
Yeah.
Like
Katie's future as a luthier is bright. Come get your violin sewn back together.
Looking like rainbow fashion.
Or velcroed back together.
Oh, that's what's up.
Right, so you could just
Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine packing up your bass for the first time with your teacher in the fall and you freaking pack up and you take the top half of your bass off and put it in the case?
Travel basses like that. Have you seen travel bass?
No.
They're a regular bass, but you can take them apart and put it in a case and travel with it.
Okay, origami.
I don't know. I would never get one of those.
They don't sound like something I would
also
want.
because I don't travel as much, but also it just makes me like I'm like that. I don't know.
That's weird.
There are some great bass players that I guess that have them, so it can't be like. I'm sure they're not like terrible instruments, but it's weird to me. But anyway, Black excellence. So
every tangent, every single one.
The Juilliard School has just named a trombonist Weston Sprott as dean of the preparatory division. He will be overseeing the Juilliard Pre-College and the Music Advancement Program.
Okay.
So let me tell y'all about him because
we got time.
Listen, I mean, no.
I mean, I will pause it and get some snacks. To be honest,
for real,
or y'all gonna if y'all do this in listen in parts.
Buckle up. They named him as dean, so buckle up. He, like I said, he'll be in. He'll oversee the pre-college, the music advancement program, as well as develop and enhance Juilliard's external collaborations and performing arts training. He'll also be working very closely with the president and provost and dean, and the pre-college artistic director and the music advancement program artistic advisor, who is also, by the way, Anthony McGill.
Of course.
Right. On developing the department's vision and expanding their recruitment efforts and broadening the reach of Juilliard's preparatory programming. He will simultaneously be continuing his position in the Met Orchestra, which is just a position he's held since 2005. So, wow. Right. So I'm gonna just read off a couple things about him. I mean, there's millions and trillions. And if you have a couple 4 or 5 hours available, I'd advise sitting down and reading his bio. But
he must be paying a guap for storage on that website.
I mean,
like a
unlimited bandwidth.
Yeah, literally has to be.
So I'm gonna just read off a couple things about him. Of course, he went to Curtis. What? We're surprised?
I'm mad the way you said that. Of course, he went to Curtis. I think the past couple people have gone to Melissa. This dude, didn't the McGills go to Curtis?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I took a listen to Curtis, and he was all like, and I was like,
you said what?
He was all like, and I was like, say less.
Huh? He did say less because those are words. So.
No, it was cool. The dude I played for, I literally gave it away. The person I played for, he's the only one.
Katie said, "Run up." No, I'm just kidding.
No, he was nice. I ain't apply though because.
Okay, let's whenever you anywhere. Yeah, so Curtis. He's also been in the Met Orchestra since 2005. He made his Carnegie Hall debut in 2007. He also appeared with the Chamber Music Society of Lincoln Center in 2017, which what a dream. The Chamber Music Society of Lincoln Center. I wish I could be up in there. He also released his debut album called Act
put
1.
it in the ether.
Can you at the Med? Me and Chamber Music Society.
Okay, Lincoln Center burning to the ground.
He released his debut album, which is called Act 1, in 2010. And he also designed his own model trombone, which he plays on.
Could you imagine?
Design it. If you could just put the mouthpiece over here and then...
if you could just make this a little bit longer and curve it like
shave that down and
if you could just
widen the bell and let's just tweak that over here. Like,
and
what?
Just go like that.
If someone asked me to design the bass, I don't even know where to start.
I'm like, girl, make sure it has 4 strings on it.
Right. Don't forget the sound posts.
Yeah, I like this color.
Make sure
nice.
they turn right. Okay.
Yeah, and make sure
right.
Just make sure you do.
Mm-hmm. And the end pin go out, and that's fine.
Make a little bit of. You could put a little sparkle on the button on the M button if you want to. Maybe a little on the F holes.
We were talking about this when I said that somebody, like, they included some quotes from people talking about him, and one of the quotes says that he has a sense of style and phrasing that takes a backseat to no one. So basically none of y'all could ever. You could never,
and you never will. You will always be in the backseat. But you know what? Be great for you in the car.
Right.
Because you in the car with him,
he could be on a solo drive easily. Private plane, actually.
Right.
Backseat to no one. No one's better.
Imagine someone coming to your recital and they said that.
Dang. And imagine being good enough that you can actually reasonably believe them. Because if someone said that to me, no, I'm saying if someone said that to me now, I'd be like, good.
Are you kidding?
Boy, no one. Maybe my teacher was sitting right over there.
Someone said to me, I recognize that sound anywhere. I'm like,
no, I could see that. Your sound?
It's okay. What's else?
No, for real. Even someone, my sound. I feel like if anyone's sound. I feel like there are certain people in my studio. If I heard them behind the screen, I'd be like, oh,
yeah,
that sounds like so and so. But your sound,
okay, what
else?
All
distinct.
It's not.
It's all. Let's see what else.
Can you just finish this? Bows backwards.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Imagine this poor man is listening to his black excellence.
That's true. We've been doing this too much. I'm sorry, Weston. I'm sorry, Sir Sprott.
Yeah,
because who am I? Because now Maya Angelou coming descended down from heaven and slapping me across my face for calling you by your first name. So
Your Highness.
Right.
Your Majesty.
Right, sir.
We could never, sir.
I'm just gonna read off a couple more of his millions and trillions of accolades. Oh my goodness, he's
probably
performed.
not even gonna listen to this because it's like he probably don't have the time.
Right, and I'm not gonna sit up here and read off his whole bio because it's too much of it, and I'll link it so people can see it, because we'll be here all day and my mouth will dry out. And,
yeah, we just don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, the computer only got so much storage.
I mean,
computers, period, only have so much storage. So,
okay, NASA computers could not possibly keep up with this bio.
I'm surprised. It takes less to go to the moon than to read his bio. So, he has performed regularly with the Philadelphia Orchestra. He's also held positions with the Zurich Opera.
Come on,
and he's appeared in numerous other major orchestras, including the New York Philharmonic.
What do you mean including? What? That's when you start. I'm leaving. No, thanks for listening to Classical Goodbye Podcast. That's not how you do that.
Including the New York Philharmonic, the Atlanta Symphony, and the Oslo Philharmonic. Previous posts also include principal positions with the Pennsylvania Ballet Orchestra and the Delaware Symphony Orchestra. Chamber music and festival engagements include Classical Tahoe, Festival Napa Valley, Wallet Chamber Music Festival, Chineke, and numerous others.
What the heck?
Numerous others. He also teaches, and guess where?
Curtis?
Manus, Bard, Purchase Colleges, Rutgers University, also during the summer. They use a lot of acronyms, but one of them is Curtis Institute of Music Summerfest. Carnegie Hall's NYO USA and NYO 2, Prism, and a couple of other ones. He's just consistently out here.
I mean, it's incredible. What? Imagine having a resume like that. You're not real.
Right. And he's also served. There's a whole other section of his resume, because not only does he body literally everyone who dares to pick up a trombone after him.
I'm surprised the girls are still trying.
I mean, just put your mouthpiece away. Just dry it off in
you
the
know
last
what?
time.
He can't have every trombone position, even though he clearly has. But
he always got the best ones.
But he can't be in every place every time, so that makes sense that the other girls are like hoping for second place.
We can pick up the crumbs.
Yeah.
His sloppy seconds. So imagine being able to call the New York Phil your sloppy seconds.
You know, the second place is the first to lose.
Wow, that's dark. Could you imagine telling a student that they got second place in the competition? Miss Brown, I got second place in Primrose. Second place, first to lose. So
I got that from. I actually don't believe that. I got that from.
It's actually the last to lose, because don't they do it from bottom to top?
Yeah, I think. Okay, I got it from Dance Moms. You know the concept of that show.
Yeah.
So Abby Lee Miller or whatever, and she was like really hard and really rude to her kids, and like you can get any place but second, because she'll be like, second's the first to lose. I mean, Of course, if you got like 10th place, like wouldn't even look at you. But like, she wanted clean sweeps. Like if she put 3 girls in the dance competition, she wants 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
And even the second place girl should be like first to lose.
Wow. He's also an active speaker, writer, and advisor for diversity and inclusion efforts in classical music. So he are people.
What does his day look like? I'm gonna write him.
Right. He's the founder and board chair of Friends of Stellenbosch International Chamber Music Festival, which I didn't know that there's still 24 hours in a day, right?
I mean, last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. Sorry.
I didn't know if they had passed like a new law or something extending it.
I mean, or maybe, you know what? I feel like people of this caliber, like they're not really doing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way.
Because he's also a member of the Bronx Arts Ensemble's Artistic Advisory Board and a recipient. A recipient. See, I'm getting tripped up on my words. There's too many accomplishments in here. What am I supposed to... I can't read it. He's a recipient of the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra's Talent Development Program Aspire Award. He also served 7 years as an officer on the Met's committee and worked to establish the Met Orchestra Musicians nonprofit organization, and frequently works with Sphinx, Play on Philly, and TDP. He's also sponsored educational opportunities and solicited instrument donations for disadvantaged students, and contributes frequently as a guest speaker and panel facilitator on the topics of education and inclusion at leading classical music conferences. What?
So, since I'm preparing for this little audition, I'm gonna need you to type up this Instagram post, because I refuse. I refuse.
I mean, in keep in mind that wasn't even his whole bio. So,
how do you? That's good. I mean, well,
how do I read this and pick out parts to say?
And I also can't. How do I compliment you? At a certain point, you know you bad. It's like complimenting Beyonce.
That's like that time when Oprah was like, "You're Beyonce," and she said, "Thank you." Like, just saying you're Beyonce is a compliment.
Yeah.
You're you.
Wow. And then the girls are really just trying. Huh.
I mean, I guess somebody's got to take his place. But who can feel...
What shows are you feeling? He has a custom trombone.
That he made.
So anything in comparison is going to sound like... You know how Dollar Tree sells recorders that are like plastic? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yup.
Wow, yo, trombone that you spent $70,000 on, you think you could now sound like a kazoo next to him.
Right. No
slide whistle. Yeah, slide whistle better because it's slide too.
Oh shoot! Praying for y'all.
Right, praying for your deliverance. So, congrats to him on literally everything.
Yeah, I just think a congrats. Just all overarching,
right? Overarching congrats. I mean, the accomplishment that brought him to my attention this time was, you know, him being appointed to the dean. So he's gonna do all of that, and he's the dean of pre-college in the music advancement program.
Maybe he has assistants and stuff.
Oh yeah, he got to, because and then you snatch edges from the girls at the Met at the same time. Like,
how do you have time? The Met did a a broadcast, like not a broadcast. They did like some type of whatever. I don't remember what it's called. A webinar. Like 5 years ago, and they put a picture of their schedule up on the screen. I was like, so how he doing all that and on different boards and junk, and God bless you, sir.
Literally.
Wow.
What a black king. So
king. Like, you hear me?
And he look young too, but also black don't crack, so he could be 85.
Could be 85, maybe 99.
Right. So,
but black cracks if it's dry. Take heed.
Right. He look moisturized, so he gotta be play trombone. So
yeah. He used to, what's it, valve oil? It's not valve.
And the chop savers.
What's the thing?
Slide oil.
Chop savers.
There's like a special chapstick for
for
like wind players and stuff. Peyton always like, my chop savers. I don't know.
Yeah, and you know he listens to this.
Right.
And he listens to it on time. You hear it? It be your own Peyton. You see that? You see how she did you dirty?
I didn't do him dirty. He's literally only mentioned it to me once. I don't know why. And it was like in passing, and I'm pretty sure it's not what he said. See, I'll just be taking stuff.
I imagine your lips do be going dry, like fluid.
Yeah. What do they do?
You know? No, Adam, he go.
Speaking of Adam, let's not even get on the thing, because Adam is constantly achieving things. So I mean, it's like this guy, like, of course he has a bunch of stuff, but like we found it out all at once. We're doing this in real time with Adam. Like, he's on the rise.
Meanwhile, my hairline behind my ears because Adam.
Like, Adam is just like, every time I turn around, there's something else with him. I'm like, so
imagine being that sickening. That's crazy.
I can only imagine. Hopefully after this summer, we both in the practice room. All right, so piece of the week.
That one. What I just saying.
All right, well, thanks for listening.
Number 5, Essential Elements.
Thanks for listening to Classically Black Podcast.
Like number 7.
Thanks for listening to Classically Black Podcast. You can follow us on.
Piece of the week is shout out to the real Romeo and Juliet. It's Romeo and Juliet Fantasy by Tchaikovsky. I don't know why I thought about it randomly this week. I was like, that's kind of nice.
You thought about it randomly because you were trolling me.
Oh, shoot.
That's why. In case you forgot.
Because I what?
I said in case you forgot.
Oh.
No one could turn a melody like Tchaikovsky, so.
No one could turn a melody like Tchaikovsky.
I remember what's his name was like, he tweeted, which composer wrote the most beautiful melodies? I was like, Tchaikovsky, stop looking. Yeah. Are you kidding? Like, and he's like, oh yeah, that's what I thought, but I just thought I wouldn't know.
I mean, anyone who could come like to second place, I mean, like, just to be fair, would be probably Brahms.
Yeah.
But like,
Tchaikovsky, he take your heart and just ring it out. Right. Like, he like, oh, you thought you were sad? Gonna make you sadder.
Wow.
Sometimes I'd be like, I would even sing it in my head, and in my back of my eyes, a little stringy joints, they just start shivering. Like,
and the interruption.
Like,
oh
what?
God,
who hurt you?
You know what I could see him doing? Like, he wrote the thing, the horn line, and he put that, and he was like, oh yeah, that'd be nice. So just go like, yo. I got chills right now.
There had to be teardrops on that score. It had to have been. I wish we end the episode. It's really just like in the mics. Like, what is that?
Thank you for listening to Classically Black Podcast. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Classically Black Podcast. If you have piece of the week suggestions, intermission suggestions, Black excellence suggestions, recommend some type of edge control when you send it in. Like, you could just put the link.
Right,
when you send in the Black excellence, just be like, see also below. And then whatever edge control, growth oil.
Right, or wig company.
Yeah. Jaleisha, that'd be so stupid. Jaleisha should work with Classically Black Podcast because she does wigs. Email those to classicallyblackpodcast@gmail.com, and we will talk to you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.